What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back here for another instant match reaction. Tottenham 4, Crystal Palace 1. Really great performance, in my opinion, today from start to finish, apart from that little blot in our performance at the end of the first half where we did concede that chance to Benteke, and he obviously scored and it went in at the half 1-1. But I don't want to dwell too much on that, because I thought it was literally just a little blot in our performance where Davinson Sanchez was caught a bit ball watching, and a few other players were probably at fault as well. But look, you just got to say, from start to finish, we were on it today. I thought, apart from that one chance, we hardly gave Crystal Palace, they hardly came in our half pretty much the whole game. We were dominant in that first half without creating too much. And then we obviously go 1-0 up with Gareth Bale with a great assist from Harry Kane. In the second half, we came out with a point to prove, in my opinion. I thought we were much better in that second half than we were in the first half. Chances created. Højbjerg in the middle was that absolute midfield general that we know how he plays. Gareth Bale, absolutely brilliant performance. And I was saying Gareth Bale man the match until Harry Kane did what Harry Kane does. Man. An absolutely scrumptious goal with a pinpoint finish, reminiscent of Gareth Bale's goal against Man City at the Etihad all those years ago. And not only that, but he was providing Harry Kane today 2 goals, an assist. Sonny as well, providing for him as well, which makes them record breakers. What's the number? 14, is
14
it?
goals
14
they've combined
for this season, which is a Premier League record. So they've etched themselves into the record books, into the Premier League,
Premier League history.
Exactly, into Premier League history. Which you've got to say the performance today was exactly what the doctor ordered. That response to going for Palace equalising was exactly what the doctor ordered as well, because you were going mad after they scored that goal. You thought, oh, here we go again, but that wasn't the case, because we came out with a point to prove. Absolutely pinpoint goals, absolutely clinical finishing, and you got to say the chances that we were creating at will in the second half, all the way right until the last kick of the game as well. So you got to commend the mentality of the team. You got to commend Jose for how he set up the team, and you got to commend the players as well, how they came out and responded in that second half. Yeah,
and to make a few changes as well. No Aurier today, no Ndombele. He played Harry Winks in the centre, so he made a couple of changes using the squad today, and it didn't really hurt us too much. I felt we really coped pretty well with that performance. I thought the first half we dominated possession, and we obviously created more chances than Palace, and we were the better team. We deservedly took the lead, but I felt we were too comfortable in a way. Like we were pressing, but it wasn't intense. It was like it was good, but it wasn't like great.
I felt that it was like total domination without hurting them too much.
Like we created a few chances.
You had that Son chance, which you should have scored that, and you had the goal. But apart from that, there was not really that many clear-cut chances.
I felt like we were too comfortable with our domination. We weren't taking too many risks with our play. Apart from Bale, who seemed to look like likely to make something happen. We didn't really seem to be taking too many risks. And then Lucas nips on a Mihajlovic, gets a tackle in, steps up Harry Kane, who dribbles down the byline on the left-hand side, cuts it back for Bale, and obviously he scores, makes it 1-0, deservedly so. We think you're going to kick on from here, and then for the last 5 minutes of the half, after we had total control and domination and we were comfortable, they started to press us a bit. Palace started to pressurise us a bit, and we ended the half quite badly, and we ended up conceding that goal literally on the stroke of half time, which was really, really frustrating. And you were thinking, Zaha came on at half time. You're thinking Palace are now back in the game. It's 1-0. We had domination without creating too many chances in the first half, and you're thinking Palace are going to have their tails up here. We're in trouble. I was thinking that anyway, and I thought, I'm not happy about where this game is going, especially how comfortable we were and how we've let that advantage slip. But we came out in that second half, as you say, I thought we came out with real intent to make sure that we make up for that goal and make sure this isn't another game we let us slip by. And maybe some people are saying conceding at the end of the first half maybe might have benefited us, because it woke us up a bit, it snapped us back into gear. And we were really pressing so well, I felt, in that second half. We didn't let up for 1 second. That we even barely saw Zaha. He had one moment throughout the game where he hit the post. But apart from that, we barely even saw him. Such to what was our pressing. We took risk in the way we pressed them. Doherty, Reguilon, Alderweireld, Sanchez all pushed right up and didn't give him a second to breathe. And it was really, really impressive to see. It was really good to see. I thought Sanchez, before we say anything, he was at fault for the goal, or was a part to blame for the goal. But I thought other than that, had a really solid game
with
again.
Everything that came as
really
well,
strong game as well.
Coming up into the midfield as well. Being aggressive. Davinson Sanchez, whatever we've said about him this season, you've got to commend him when he does well, and he's doing really well at the moment. moment, as well as Lucas Moura. I thought he was a constant thorn in the Palace side. But what I want to mention as well, I want to have a quick chat about is Reguilon and Doherty.
Yeah.
Because everyone was putting down the fullbacks against Fulham, Doherty and Davis. And I felt with Reguilon in there, I think it actually helped Doherty a lot because it stretched the play a lot. Reguilon was constantly up and down, up and down. The energy that guy has was absolutely insane. And Doherty as well, I thought he had a really good game. I really did.
Yeah, definitely. Probably one of, if not his best performance in the Tottenham shirt for sure. I thought he definitely improved and he seemed a lot more confident in his play. Still, I feel a bit of a lack of quality, but I still feel like his performances are coming along a bit better. Great assist for Kane. Let's talk about a goal from Kane because what a goal that was. What a goal that was. Just arrowing it into the far corner with an outswinger like that from the right-hand side of the penalty box, like 25 yards out, laying it off like that. Like it's such precision.
It top corner, man.
It's such a satisfying. And also the camera angle was right behind it. So you literally see it go right into the corner.
Swerving right into
such a satisfying goal to watch. And he fully deserved for Kane, who just got 2 assists before that. Obviously laid off the second one for Bale with a header across the face of goal. Bale, predatory instincts there to head it in from in the 6-yard box. And again, we're seeing with Bale, he's not, even though he's playing on the right, so many times he's been popping up in central areas. Yeah, he's not stuck to that right hand side. He's given license to roam, especially when we're getting crossed in the box. You see him definitely making movements into central areas, and that's where he's he's getting a few poacher goals as well, as well as with his good quality finishes as well. 2 goals today, both poacher finishes, and that's really great to see. And I thought he was a thorn in Palace's side throughout. And obviously that Kane goal makes it 3-1. Lamela then comes on. I thought he made a real positive impact as well. He keeps doing that as well.
It was his great ball into the box for Kane to hit it across to Son to hit it across to Harry Kane.
I completely agree. I thought Lamela might have to start calling him the cameo king because he keeps coming on for a cameo and he keeps making an impact. And that's what Mourinho says he loves in a player off the bench. Really, really impressive. To give Ndombele a 90-minute rest in this kind of busy period and to get such a convincing attacking display within that,
do you think
really
he gets
good.
Another rest on Thursday?
I don't know. Maybe he did that with a view of starting him against Zagreb and Arsenal. Maybe he gave him a game off because he did look very tired against Fulham. But look, really, really impressive display. We kept going for the whole 90 minutes. Didn't let up for 1 second. The energy was there, which was really, really good. Unlike Fulham, Palace were unable to beat our press like they were and unable to put us under sustained periods of pressure. And you see now with Fulham's win at Anfield, what we were saying on Thursday, they're no mugs. They're a good side, and they proved that today. But Palace are a different kettle of fish, and we completely dominated them, outplayed them, barely gave them a chance. And that's what we need to do against these kind of sides. 3 wins in a week now, 3 Premier League wins as well. Lucas Moura, also I want to point it to him as well because I thought he had a really strong display again in that number 10 position, that dribbling, pressing, harrying position, which got some joy. So I want to big up Lucas Moura as well. But look, the headlines go to Kane with 2 goals and 2 assists, Bale with 2 goals as well, really coming into form again. And it's all positive again, all positive for Spurs. 10th goal of the season for Bale as well.
Let me ask you, that's amazing. 5 Premier League goals. Let me ask you this. Out of the 3 worldies we've scored this season, Ndombele against Sheffield United, Son against Arsenal, and today, which is the better goal?
Oh, that's a tough one. I think for ingenuity, I have to go Ndombele, I think. And that Ndombele goal. But Kane,
right, let me ask you this. Which is a better strike, Son against Arsenal or Kane against Palace today?
In terms of the quality of the strike, I actually think Kane's is harder to pull off.
You think so?
I think it's harder to pull off, so I'm going to go for Kane's.
All right. Well, let us know in the comment section below which goal do you think is better: Son against Arsenal, Kane against Crystal Palace, or Ndombele against Sheffield United. Let us know in the comment section below. But that is it. Go on.
And just in terms of league now, 2 points off top 4. Against Chelsea, who play Everton tomorrow. So they're 2 teams above us in 4th and 5th. Both play each other tomorrow. So we are right in there now.
Are we level games with Chelsea at the moment, or there'll be level games after they play?
We are level games with Chelsea at the moment, and Everton will have a game in hand against us, which is tomorrow, I guess, and they're a point ahead. So
we'll have a game in hand on Chelsea.
We'll have a game in hand on Chelsea after tomorrow. So we are really right in the thick of it now for top 4 after these 3 wins. We said, let's look at these 3 wins after this really poor run and see where we are. And now, after these 3 wins, we're right up there in the race for top 4. With Arsenal to come on Saturday, it really does on Sunday. Really doesn't get much bigger. So We've put ourselves in a strong position with Europa League fixtures and a Carabao Cup final to come. I guess you got to say we could still have a very, very good end to the season.
Of course we can. Of course we can. And I said that even after we lost the last game we lost against West Ham. So I said that. I remember everyone was all doom and gloom after that game. And I said, look, all it takes is a couple of games to win. You go on a run and you catapult yourself right back up there. And that's exactly what we're seeing now. So carry on, Tottenham, because these are the performances we love to see.
And also important to know on that West Ham, we lost that game to go 9 points behind them. And we're now
level
above
points.
Them. We're above them on goal difference, we're level points. So we've literally wiped out that 9-point lead
they got
within 3 games. They're playing tomorrow, Leeds. They're playing Leeds tomorrow. That is their game in hand. But still, as of now, which is important to know because it's psychologically, we're above them. We've wiped out that 9-point lead in 3 games. So that's, I think, impressive stuff.
All right, so that is it. Tottenham 4, Crystal Palace 1. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section below. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always,
come on, you Spurs!